Oh, GG. Alright, so you fellas might not be able to see me this time around because I'm working on it. Realistically, I am just working on it. But I have my camera light just like charging, so yeah, I don't think we can have some lights on today. But we'll work on it. We'll work on it. Hang on, fellas. There you go. Game capture. That way you don't have to see like all my stuff. Boom. Alright, just let me know if the chat is fine. Boom. Alright. And just like that, I completely forgot that the chat doesn't work on my computer for some reason. So I have to go to my phone to make this work. I had to find a fix for that, I'm not gonna lie, fellas. But, okay. Other than that, what is good in the hood? #1 Glacier, no joke. I just copied your skin and everything. That's real. My drip is literally amazing. But you need organic drip if you want to, like, not poop your pants while you be in bracket. It's kind of real. So, fellas, your boy. Okay, there's no finalist title there yet, but boom! I mean, what can I say? Your boy. You know how it is. Top 5 at CEO. South America's kind of crazy. Just a little bit though. I don't want to credit them too much before I start slobbering. Now, yeah, I feel great. Hang on. Whoa, that mic is really loud. It's not the mic. It's just me. I'm really loud. I need to shut up. I need to go outside, bro. I have a lot of energy this time around. Yeah, South America is something, huh? I know you all saw my performance, and again, it's just me and Sandstorm at an open land, and it's usually just top 1 and 2, so it's really difficult, I won't lie. But at least we had more North American players on the board, so we're just getting started. We are just getting started. Okay? That's an anime fan CSGO gameplay? How do you know about that? What world am I living in? The mic's not like letting me down, is it? Oh, right. Actually, I wanted to fight you guys this time around, so yeah, I mean, let's just get to it. 614. Pin message. Alright. There we go. Now, just for a friendly and awesome reminder, let me tell you. By liking this stream, you'll have awesome perks, and you'll also have like the temptation to subscribe to me. My craving for brawlhalla will never be satiated. So, you know what I mean? Like, I would really appreciate it if you did exactly that. If guns weren't gutted, would you have played Diana instead of Koji 10,000%? I literally have a 90 level Diana just sitting there. I never played her, ever. But the reasons for that are completely rational, because I'm really good at her. I just don't like playing. You know, that. Okay, on another note, this Henry J. Waternoose the third guy. I'm surprised I got that right the first time. I'm not gonna lie, you got drip. You has insane drip. How come you're using Koji all of a sudden? This is not all of a sudden. All of a sudden? Do you know how long I've been playing this character? Okay, so for those who don't know, when I was playing on console, I've had like 3,500 hours there, and I used to grind Koji. So technically, this legend's already level 100, but I never really mastered juggling up until like late, like coming up to CEO. So it was a little rushed. I won't lie. The playing was a little bit rushed, but you know, I'll live. You know what I mean? Oh, that's awesome. Shadow keep join. That's actually crazy. What are you feeling? The Shogun Shadow. The Wanderer. So hard! So hard! You remember the time Experience joined a random PC that you were in and said some guy in his chat claimed to be your son? I guess. I just guessed, bro. Alright, we're playing into VV, and I kinda wanna try Azoth. Like, guys, don't get mad at me, but I kinda wanna try Azoth. But at the same time, I don't. He kinda sucks. Guys, I'm spreading propaganda for the exclusive reason that I will probably be playing this legend eventually. I really like Axe. I really like playing Axe. It's satisfying. Yeah, but you were playing Moonin and suddenly stopped. It's real. I did stop. Now, the reason for that, I don't think you fellas understand. When you're, like, okay, let me give you a brief explanation that requires me to use my camera. So let's say you've been playing your entire life, like these are two players. You send them up, but you can only send them to the side, and you can never actually send them further up. That was the brief example. That's exactly what I'm missing out on if I'm not playing, you know what? If I'm just not playing sword or bow, or like excessive amounts of bow, then I won't be able to actually, I won't be able to make it work, essentially. Like, it's just not me. Without the juggling, it's just not me. So, I've been looking for ways to just like, I don't know, like, chill. Now, I don't think people understand, I am the last win North America's had in ones, which is pretty cool, but it's like, guys, it's taking a little bit too long. We're like a year and like 3 months in and nobody's won in North America yet, which is actually really, really fat, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's really, really fat. Like just like the diff. You know what I mean? The diff that we're starting to receive. It's actually kind of heavy. Like at this point, can we blame the character? Yes and no. It's just a very big fat yes and no. It's been a while since I played Scythe, haven't I? Now, I don't know. It's not that I hate Scythe. It's just like, if I want to really max out on like the things that make me me, then I don't think Luna's the wave. Even though I think she's excessively broken. I think she's one of the best 3 characters we can have ever. Also, Luna's literally on a limb. I don't think you guys understand, but it's gonna take a while before that guy can like come back like to any degree respectfully, because he's still like injured. Like he cannot physically keep up with his craving, his satiation required for brawlhalla. It's unfortunate. Kind of would not have won on Yumiko. Like, I'll be honest with that, because what the things that he looks for on Taros are just not the same as the ones on Yumiko. It'd be nice to play against the trap legend, sure, but it's like he can manage invasive characters with Yumiko, but he'll do just fine with that, especially on board X or Taros. Whoops. Sorry, I'm thinking about that one clip where kind of literally juggled Sandstorm to death, and the finisher was Axe Nair. So, what can I say? I don't hate fighting. I don't hate fighting with Scythe though. It feels just the same. It literally feels the same. Like nothing like changed about this character. Inherently anyways. Like that burst damage on Scythe, I miss it with every fiber of my being though. I won't lie. Like there's a couple of things about Moonin I will safely say that I will miss because, bro, the character's not bad. I'm just really bad at I'm really bad at off stage. I'm really bad at knocking people to the side willingly. You know what I mean? Like juggling is just me. And without it, I can't really make too much progress because then I'd be straying too far apart from my character. Even though I inherently believe like Moonin's like next pick, you know what I mean? Or like the next step of Brawlhalla, simply because they make it so. You get stick drift a lot while playing on the D-pad. I don't play D-pad, but yeah, I do not. The only thing that happens is eventually, after a really drastically long amount of time, I eventually have it worn out. So like, then I just can't press anything anymore because like the bottom of the D-pad is just completely worn out. And I've ran through like 5 controllers. I think I've historically ran through about 7. Oh, I'm not addicted. I got kicked. Did you? No way. Guys, I'm playing Yumiko. Let's run this. So, it really does help me out to know that the rest of North America also kind of sucks. Because now I feel like I'm like less obligated to really push like myself to like win in North America. Because I'm just like
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Can't join anymore. Weird. Is that really it? Now, for those who don't know, I've also played a historic amount of Hammer. Again, I just don't really talk about it. There you go. What? I keep this in. Alright, this is gonna go for more. I would be proud, indeed he would. And I'm pretty sure he's watching the stream right now. Flowchart is disgusting. Like, if you understand what you're doing on Hammer, like, the advantage state on it is quite literally unstoppable. Should have put that to CEO. Chill. Thinking about the one time that my friend, thinking about the one time that Luna just randomly, like while I was about to fight him at BCX22, he like sent the wave emoji to me, like while we were on stage, and I blushed. I'm not gay at all. I'm totally not gay. Yeah. So, anyways, before I was rudely interrupted by myself, I think it's time for some Kaya. I'm sorry, bro, but this matchup is annoying. But I am aiming to get better inherently. I just find it interesting. Yes, like, Sandstorm could use some regional practice, but ultimately, like, think about the region, bro. They'll just leave us in the dust. Because now he's not launching the game. Like, he's unironically not launching the game, he's going to get worse, historically. Ah, man. Sometimes, very quietly, but sometimes I do miss playing Spear. Because my accuracy on this weapon is actually kind of filthy. I say as I missed twice. 3 times. Yeah, that's fair. There you go. Okay. Awesome. Now we're gonna play Spear into Gauntlets, because that's how it's supposed to be. And yeah, I mean, what else can I say? Interesting, you actually read that. I landed the wrong way. Awesome. Sorry, I have not played Spear in a very long time. Oh, blank name. So ominous and awesome! Let's see what this guy plays. Optix. How many of you are there? Answer me, bro. I can't lie, I'm like craving gauntlets right now.
Devil Jin.
Oh,
3,
GG.
2, 1,
Not. Is he good? weapon is incredibly awkward, by the way. And like me. Go! Or dare. Whichever one's easier to use in remote control. Brother Uz! Consejo para mejorar con Kaya. Yo digo que si quieres jugar la leyenda, solo quédate en la mitad del estadio. Cada vez que puedas. I'm really bad at gauntlets. GG, it's over. Cannon delight or something. Thank you to Molly Crockett. Hits. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. There you go. The power of 6 on Zoriel will help me out this time around. Are you gonna match him before I go? Of course you can. You just need to be able to join. Disadvantage State Daniel. I'm pretty sure this guy's in my Discord. Which, by the way, you can join using the link in the description. So, if you want, you could really go. You could really, you know, like get there. you could be able to talk to me, essentially. And you could also book coaching because coaching is really good for you. Oh my god, the entire setup. Bro, I look like I have so much aura, bro. Bro, it feels like every time I play somebody who's referencing me, it feels like I'm just being like completely copied. It's like the same way, the movement, the everything, the literal everything. And that kills like 50 damage earlier. That's pretty good. What's gonna happen? I like barely outmaneuvered it. Or barely didn't outmaneuver it. It's not bad. I suck at this game, video game. Now, my confidence, guys, it's like always like really low. But I explained on like one of the interviews that I'm like always trying. I promise. I'm just like doom maxing all the time. I don't know how it's gotten into my head, and I try not to manifest it, but like self-doubt just kind of comes naturally. That's what I meant to input. Ooh, us! He's just like me. What music do you put on in the background? I just put on a little lo-fi playlist. This is like the stuff that I have, just kind of sitting around. Like the reason why I choose lo-fi is still like to be determined to this day, but I am such a huge fan of lo-fi for some reason. It's kind of real. Oh my god. There we go. Enough gauntlets. I suck at this one. But yeah, nah, I'm doing good. How are you guys on this fine afternoon? I'm feeling pretty hip. Hang on. There's like 5 million of them. That's so awesome. Is it radio or a playlist? It's just a playlist. If it was a radio, you'd be like, you'd be hearing it just like 69.9 bussin' radio with the most goated songs. You know what I mean, bro? Like radio shows are so much serious. I cannot stand them. So it's only to bust out the Diana. So that's what we're gonna do today. You're here? Awesome. Oh, that's the guy in the game. Awesome. Okay, glad to know. Like at least you get a game before you skedaddle. Huge.
3, 2.
I haven't streamed like this in a while, so I am just glad that I finally get to like sit down and like chat with you guys again. Oh my god, I missed a little bit of that. And it's still, I'm still super happy to know that my influence is like still very vibrant. Oh god, I think we land. How am I feeling after land? Good knowing that I'm not washed completely. Realistically put, just glad I'm here still, because without brawlhalla, I really am nothing. In the sense that it's like, I wouldn't be as far as I am. Obviously with the game I'm something, but like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just like, without it, I would not be doing what I do right now, which is technically nothing. I would just be a guy who draws and does graphic design. That would be boring if I only had like a few jobs. I've been a creative my entire life. Guys, do we give him another one? Type 1. Type 1. I feel kind of bad. But yeah, inherently I just feel good. Like just like anything but bad at the moment, because I'm just like, bro, like thank God. You know what I mean? I'm not terrible. I'm just not terrible. I thought I was gonna get 49th as CEO because I literally suck. And fundamentally, I'm like literally going from character to character. I'm just like, bro, when is it going to work for me? When am I gonna find something that's like for me, bro? And it took so long, a lot of soul searching and everything, and a lot of trials and tribulations, and a couple of talks with my parents, but I finally found the legend. Not play XV2? I mean, I haven't like completely ditched the idea of playing Azoth. Now the reason why I haven't done it though is because it's like one at a time. I want to see what I can do to build you. And so far, I can still go even. Thankfully, with South American, still be a good handful of the both like top pros in NA. So I'm just sitting around. I'm just like, bro, like. Let me not ruin this momentum by playing a completely different character that is structurally not, like, for me yet. But I'm kind of craving it. I won't lie, guys. I'm kind of craving it quietly because then it makes you look like a meta slave. About to go to his parents for wisdom main character moment. No, I had to go to my parents because they asked me this kind of stuff. They're just like, why do you do this? Oh, you swap to the character that's been getting nerfed over and over and over. Oh, it's so annoying. Well, I had to explain it to them. I had to explain to them how competition in esports is a little bit different than like they don't really understand how nerfing works. They don't know how buffing works. They don't know how meta works. They just kind of watch. They just kind of see it in action. You know what I mean? But they never like really understand it because of course they don't play the game. You know what I mean? Like they're not there. They're just watching. They're just watching like the main objectives of the game.
3, 2, 1, ball.
Parents into the meta. I wish. I wish. What's happening? I'm so confused. He's not streaming on Twitch. Indeed, I am not. I still have to get that thing solved, by the way. Like, the meta is cool and all, and playing it is always a blast, but it's like, it's not me. You know what I mean? Like, these characters are just not me historically, whether I like it or not. It's like I want to be adaptive though, because no player sticks on a legend for the rest of their lives and lives to tell the tale. And the first thing to do as a top player, if you want to get better in that regard, is to understand how to really manipulate the meta and like have it in your own hands while constantly choosing other legends to play and grind. Like it's literally necessary if I want to last any longer. And thankfully I'm already making good first steps. It's taking a while, but I'm getting there. Every character can win. If you want to do that, good luck though. You know what I mean? It's like it's super frustrating and genuinely one of the hardest things you can do as a top player. It's constantly play the one legend that's getting nerfed over and over and over again. So it's completely subjective to if you want to do that, but those people who do that are not really all that timeless, myself included. It is taking a little bit for me to get to where I want to get, but I promise I am working very hard to see if I can snag a win.
3, 2, 1, roll.
So let's give me, before I answer some more questions, let me get into this like schematics for this. So Sandstorm historically already has a Mordex just like kind of sitting around, and then once Mordex got to a point where it was just like, okay, fundamentally it's not inherently bad, but this is not the legend for me anymore because it's just the version of Mordex that I'm not used to. Hold up. There you go. Now, it's like, yes, you can win with any legend. Like it'll never like, you know, be not the case. But when we're talking meta and just like lasting into a meta, you have to pick something else. Inherently, if you don't want to make your life a living hell. There's just one point where eventually the meta shifts completely in your favor. And not only that, or sometimes it doesn't even have to shift in your favor, but sometimes it just helps to have it like present. Or you find a legend with like certain qualities that are just like present to be like really, really good. But you'll always have that one signature legend. Other than that, you'll pretty much play like a little meta slate for a little while. That's just how it is. I don't make the rules. Now, it's like, okay, again, Sandstorm, hilariously, is my favorite, like, is my favorite example because he's just like the perfect idea of what timeless is. So, let's say he's on Scythe. Okay, boom. He's literally trying to figure out what manipulates the game the most. Now he's on Cannon. Okay, Cannon's pretty cool. Look at how invasive it is and how much strength there is behind it. So there's something obvious about Cannon that makes it very good. He gets that nerfed. He doesn't really want to play it anymore. So instead of going to Cannon, he goes to Katars and starts playing with Faye. Just completely manipulating the meta so that he wins on characters consistently. Not only that, he was just fundamentally ahead. So it's just like, all is good. You fell off? Bro, what happened to kindness? What the hell? Let a man adjust to the tides. Don't be mean. Don't be mean. What the? Don't hurt my feelings, bro. Don't hurt my feelings. I know. I just know. I know. I think the greatest part about having low confidence is just knowing that like you internally kind of know these things already. Fell off, yes. Exaggeratedly, thankfully, no. You know what I mean? Nice, good clean up.
Player 1 wins.
You pulled up and you just like, It's okay, you will gain your skin again. Bro, not after that negativity you just gave me. I would rather rot in bed for the rest of my life than play this video game. It's over. There's no hope. There is no hope. I'm just dead. I'm just dead. There's nothing left for me. Like, what can I do? What is there to be done, really? I just flip and suck. GG. I'm feeling you again. At least 2v2 betas evolving? Barely. No, I'm chilling. It's just steady progress. It hurts when it is real. Like if I said I wasn't falling off, then I'd just be lying to myself at that point. It's just something I don't like to think about. But we're getting there. It's just very hard because everybody in North America fell off. I'm surprised they haven't nerfed new dash though. Like, they should have realized that something was up when they realized that there are 13 different top players in North America. Like, the entire game really did just change. It ain't that diplomat, it's just words. It's more than just words! It's a lifestyle! What? Like, hello? Any form of criticism, I will take 10,000% with a smile or a big off frown on my face. You know why? You know why? Because sticks and stones, buddy. It's more than just words. It's demeaning. The words and the laughs feel like bullets through my skin. Yo, I should be a poet. Okay, but on a serious though, it's like, yes, I mean, criticism can get to me, but it's like, but half the reason is just because it's literally true, despite everything. Like, despite wanting to ignore the facts, it's like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, ultimately, that's what it is. Steady progress, but until then, that is what it is. Oh, we actually got that. Awesome. Game is good right now, but I miss spinning the block with blasters. That's actually so real. I miss spinning the block. I too, as a block spinner myself, miss spinning the block maliciously and with gigalicious intent every time. Do you see how my face looks? This is the face of a literal gang block running god. I'm not on Adderall or whatever. Speaking of Adderall. Guys, do I start taking performance enhancing drugs to get better at the video game? Bro. It's like, I'm literally wandering off mid-set. Sometimes I wonder if, like, you know what I mean? Like, if that's what I need. Like, maybe I'm just used to being undiagnosed or whatever.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Oh man, I forgot that line. Brother Uz! Please don't do that. Don't be guys, no, it's just satire, bro. Stop. Don't make me feel bad. I'm not serious. I'm not serious. I'm not serious. Make this clear to me if Gino's watching this. I'm not serious. Please don't sue me. I actually don't read that. But sometimes when most of the pro scene does inherently have ADHD, or a good portion of it does. And some of them actually medicate to get themselves like back in order. So like, it really makes you think like, do I, as somebody who wants to become better as like a focused individual, want to go for this? Like, it sucks when it's like maliciously used, but like, how is that even like cleared in that scenario? Like, should that be taken before a tournament? Like, do we even have to go that far, really? You know what I mean? Hello, random stranger. I am talking about PEDs on stream. For some reason, I don't know why I'm doing it. Guys, I fell off hard, and the response is hard performance and answers. Amazing. What a great stream. Anyways, what's the weather looking like? How are you guys doing on this fine afternoon? Ask me questions before I explode. Please? Thanks. Us. Brother us. Oh. I can't hit this end light. Us! Alright, awesome. And Paulo, you look like a Fortnite character. Would you be surprised to tell me if I told you that that is actually something that has been said to me multiple times in a row? Guys, why am I met with one of the greatest, most destructively broken characters in the entire game? Huh? Don't give me PTSD, bro. Don't give me PTSD, bro. So let's really consider this for a second. Why you feel like all of NA fell off? Okay, let's be genuine when we're talking about the Royales. The last two lands that we've had, and historically what happened at BCX 23. Do you remember the last time we had NA in top 3? That was like a whole entire major ago. Is he playing? I'm so confused. Oh my god. I'm about to die, bro. Brother us! Inspire me to play Lucian again? That's terrible. I hate Lucian. Okay, so I'm not like actual like Lucian hater, but that is like my single worst matchup ever. Like, if anybody wants to try to beat me, you lock in either Axe or you lock in this monstrosity that I have been dealing with for like the past 7 years. Because I knew that fundamentally there was already something up with this character, but fighting him in-game is a completely different story because I cannot stand it, bro. I literally can't. I actually feel terrible the more I sit here and play against Lucian for like 4 minutes, bro. Now, I don't say that, obviously, because I'm just like, bro, like, move on. But that has been my mental block character for the first time, literally, ever. You know what I mean? It hurts, bro. You can see the improvement, hella, and other defense, I feel like. And you'd be right. They're getting better. They are inherently getting better, and the more that they win against NA players, the more the other Brazilians will have more confidence to beat us. So I have Loras in the chokehold, thankfully. Because from what it's looking like, it feels like I'm fighting like a reference to the version of myself. So I'm like I'm chilling. Huh. I do find it interesting though. For that arc that Luna was just like on the map, constantly looking for ways to beat me. He was literally making tweets like, "Oh, I have this petition to get rid of Kaya forever." Bro. I was just like, so this is literally what being a top player feels like, having all of NA like get above you, and then once they reach that point, like they're not even like great. Now I can't practice against them. I literally got ghosted forever. That one time when we sparred, and he was just like, "All right, that's enough. I think I finally got the edge." And I'm just like, "Bro, great. Now I'm left in the dark." It's not inherently bad to leave your competition on a whim when you have the advantage. Like, it's all competition, but please don't let that get in the way of you talking to somebody. Now that is like a little bit personal and a little bit strange. Hang on. Alright, let's get back to business. Sorry, fellas, I was held up by a very interesting document that has been released into the brawlhalla community recently. Is your controller overclocked? No, it is not. I do not overclock my controller. I'm not a crackhead, guys. Okay, so listen. When we're talking about overclocking controllers, I get so mad because I've literally never tampered with my computer a day in my life. I don't tamper with the launch settings. I'm just like, bro, let's just play. Because there's no way I'm getting perfect frames online anyways. And if I try to find a way to make that happen, I'm pretty sure I will pay the consequences dearly for trying. Oh, that was good. So I don't get mad. Inherently, I want to make it seem like Luna lives in my head rent free, but he was like the biggest like major part of competition in 23, because I literally watched him like want to spar me, and then like once he beat me at the Winter Royale, this guy did not text me for months. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, whoa. Like, how far does sport business go? You know what I mean? Like, how have you followed after the fact? It's just like, I can't do it, bro. It feels fake. It feels wrong because I don't know this guy. He's just a competitor. You know what I mean, bro? I'm just selective about adding people I talk to. So, I don't have Umi, Luna, Snowy, Zakoi, Remy. I don't have any of them added. It's just because I don't know them. You know what I mean? And I think that's an important value to have as a player, but if you want a connection max, then I mean, I guess. You know what I mean? But other than that, it's just like, I don't know, it feels wrong. Like, having people added for business just feels wrong. So you're basically on console? I mean, if you want to make it sound like that, if you want to make me sound better, then by all means. Like, I literally do not care. As long as you make me look like a literal god in flesh and human form, named as Samuel. Samuel Impala last name. You know what I mean, bro? Oh my god, that finisher will never, like, hit, bro. It's so annoying. Oh, I thought I could jump on the lucky throw. That would have been awesome. Why don't you play Kaya no more? I can't really stand the disadvantage state on her. It was already really wonky, but I still don't like it.
Good game. Player 1 wins.
If you don't hear your music too loud, you too quiet. Hold up. Alright, let's turn this up a little bit. And ah! Alright, yeah. We're good. Let me turn this down a little bit. Alright, boom. Sadly, everything is business these days. These people are too grindy. What happened to taking a break? What happened to chilling? It feels like you have to have a certain status to talk to certain people in the community. So then, like, it's like, it feels bad, bro. It really does. So having certain people added or followed on Twitter is just like, I don't know, bro. I feel like a puppet. Well, I literally feel like a puppet when that happens. You know what I mean? I have a little 55 Giro just sitting around. Don't judge me for it, but it's real. Sorry, bro. What does 7 Dex do for Moonin? It gives the Nercer combo true for anybody who is at 5 defense or above. And that's like most of the character pool. So I'm just chilling. Like I'll go with it. You know what I mean? Sorry, guys. I was testing. I wish I could play like this all the time. The way this guy is playing feels like new Dash, or old Dash, I mean. That's the only thing that historically I wish never changed, because if I was in that position where I was just like, oh, if old Dash didn't change, bro, I would probably still be playing Kaya right now. All the maneuvering is exhausting, I'll be honest. And just a disclaimer for anybody who watches the VOD, I'll say this now before things get a little bit wonky. I don't hate any top players. I'd just rather be avoidant of like anybody that I don't really talk to, like before BCX22. Imagine you like. When you win a tournament of that scale, bro, you're being watched fast. Like, imagine you win a LAN, right? You make history, you walk outside and everybody's congratulating you and you only know like 5 faces. You know what I mean? It feels terrible. And then you get DM'd by a bunch of people who you also don't know, a bunch of top players that you don't know, and it feels terrible. Again, you know what I mean? So it's just like something that I'd rather stay away from. I don't feel bad per se. I just always like kind of, it feels bad because like it's like fast forward to now, I'm not being DM'd anymore. Not like people aren't asking me how I'm doing. People aren't trying to talk to me, or like people that I don't know aren't trying to talk to me anymore. It's just like it feels wrong. But I think that's like, I guess it's like a classic thing to expect of I guess, the community. It's like, I don't want to make it seem like this. I'm just presenting everything that I say as like fact. Like, this is what happened. You know what I mean? Or this is what happens. Not, I don't want to have any bias in there. It's just on you guys to like form your opinions on that kind of thing. But things can be business. I just feel bad when it is. You know what I mean? Just, it all feels fake. But that's like one of the first values in understanding connections, and it's like one of the biggest values in understanding how to get better. Like as a player, I think. No, not even as a player, as just like a personality, I guess. Oh boy, GG. But nah, I'm just it really makes me think. Just simply put. It's the hard dodge it reads. It's really upsetting. It really is. It really is. Like, you see these people in person, and it's like that sociability and everything doesn't really change either. It's just like you see them like try to maintain a conversation with you, and then they literally just say hi and skedaddle. Which is why, like, I don't know, bro. It feels wrong. Like, talking to vet pros and everything. Hold up. Bwah, bwah, ring, ding, 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 ding. Wait, that was a hard GC, I'm not gonna lie. Almighty 4PF. I feel like I've heard that name before. I just wouldn't know. I'm currently talking about our society. If you're figuring it out, Almighty 4PF. Brother Us! Brother Us! Have enough? Oh, no, I haven't fought this guy yet. Okay. For anybody watching the stream now, because I literally said this like 30 minutes ago, a like button is like right there, like whichever part of the screen it is, but like you know what I mean. It's literally right there. If you click it, it helps my growth, so I don't fall off on YouTube as well, because this is my like one of my biggest like forms of income. Release me, bro. Once you're a brawlhalla player and a student, this game becomes super frustrating. So please, anybody who asks questions and everything, like, it'd be awesome if you liked. That's really all you have to do to get my attention. That's awesome. Thank you. For anybody who does it, thank you. Thanks. Thanks, fellas. Man. Another day of Dare hitting from behind. Why is their Koji so tough? Is it? Is it my glorious king? Thank you for the glaze. 5 glazes. Whoa, this guy dodged like 5 light attacks all at the same time by complete accident. D-Sig. Oh wow, really? Ground pound. Go. Go, do it! No, not the Swiss Army knife of Brawlhalla. I think the biggest boost to numbers, unfortunately, while I don't like admitting it, is always Brawlhalla ranked 1v1. I'm not kidding, bro. It is literally the greatest anomaly, like, ever to be released in a video game. It's just like, whoa, like, how much do people like competition in this video game? Well, to be frank, to become Franklin, the competition just kind of comes naturally, where it's just like, Brawlhalla as a fighting game, it is so competitive, and it gets competitive fast because everybody treats it like a joke until they realize that it's literally one of the hardest fighters that play ever. It's so fair that it's hard, almost, because there's no real gimmicks that you can checkmate somebody with. There are certain games where you can do that, of course, like with Greatsword, but ultimately you get the idea. Oh boy. I missed. Even Boomy was confused on why he stopped playing with Kaya. He thought you were crazy with her. I mean, dude, don't get me wrong. I don't inherently hate playing the Legend. It's just like, I wonder if I want to play this again. I really do. This is like the kind of energy I was supposed to be on. Like, I was supposed to play something else eventually. Eventually, I was supposed to play this character. You know what I mean? I was supposed to play something else, I mean. But it really makes you think, right?
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Because Sandstorm, inherently, or Stingray, inherently, they all swap to these other legends. Sure, they hopped off like their signature characters for what appeared to be like literal months, until eventually they just go back to where they started and play their main legend. Again, like their signature legend, literally just as long as it makes them feel good as they play the video game. And I don't inherently hate Kaya. Like, I enjoy playing her significantly. But sometimes the character's weaknesses kind of stand out. And with New Dash, I don't know if I want to play this character. I really don't, because the disadvantage that you'll feel it, bro. But it's like, playing Sword has literally opened my eyes a little bit. Where it's just like, huh, I can do this now. I see. I thought I was gonna go for a dodge again. It's great. Honestly, like, even in that phase on interview, it's still real. It is so real. I literally, like, having that zero dilemma thing is so awesome. Until I realized that I kind of needed to be on the same wave, but thankfully I finally found my route. So like, I'm not, like, the swapping to different characters thing, that should be in the past now. I should be on Koji. Thankfully, for a pretty good amount of time. I stopped playing this legend because the game became different completely. Like, quite literally completely. Like, the neutral is so different. I'm lost. To be honest, I'm completely lost. Kidnap Zinker and force him to teach you the art of play. Guys! Zinker doesn't talk to anybody! Zinker literally does not talk to anybody. I wish I was lying, but he really doesn't. Also, sorry that other guy. I definitely misinputted. Sorry. I mean, I do inherently miss playing Kaya, but knowing that New Dash is gonna stay in the position that it's at right now, I need to go somewhere else. I just need to be somewhere else. The Legends really just, it's like hard for me in this environment. It really is. It just is. You know what I mean? But there's no position where I don't at least come back. Like, that's the biggest part about it. Like, I know that I will eventually, like, get back to it. Zinker's literally a lone wolf. That guy doesn't talk to anybody. So, the thing is, like, he kind of shifted himself as far away from the community as possible. Like, in every shape and form. What? That didn't hit? I was literally looking for it. I was literally looking for the ground attack. That's embarrassing. Ooh, that didn't connect. I actually would not hate to play this legend. If Zinker were to spar more, he'd be top 5. Unfortunately, he's a science major. How do I know that? People tell me, because Zinker doesn't tell anybody anything. But I think it's like Zinker's kind of in a spot where he's a little doomed, in the sense where it's just like, how do we get this guy to get better without him also focusing and locking in on his education? And in all honesty, he treats Brawlhalla more like a hobby, but it's also a little weird. It's a little strange sometimes. What could you have done better or worse? I think the biggest thing is just like not giving up too much stage in the middle of neutral. Confidence is already naturally low, so it's like I'm like, bro, it's literally hopeless. Let me just see if, like, the reason why I'm like that is because I know there are certain gaps in my gameplay. So the biggest thing is just like maximizing my advantage state and figuring out what to do like once I am in advantage state. Oh, Jalil. He's watching the stream. That's awesome, bro. Hey. And he's gone. Awesome. I kind of crave it. Let's run it. Oh my god. This flowchart is something. Like, X is like stage control personified. So it's like it wouldn't hurt to play this legend, and I'm pretty sure it would be easier. It would be easy for me to swap. If anything, I can pretty much guarantee, like, you know, like a smooth transition. Brother Uz! I don't even know why I'm locked in. I'm literally playing Axe. Like, what is there to lock in about? All I have to do is silent their ground pound and win the game. Kind of. Just a little bit of brain power required, I guess. Oh my god. Oh my god. Brother Uz! Brother Uz! Why does no one play Ace off the top level plays any crazy good? It's the same way people don't play Nash. Same way people don't play Thatch. Same way people don't play Sir Roland Loki. Play Dusk? Sure. Let's see what we can cook up. If it's not obvious, I haven't played this legend before or ever. I just really like the spear, so I got it. By the way, guys, this legend, or this skin rather, has the greatest spear skin to ever walk the tri-state area, bro. Literally the tri-state area. Also, Azoth is literally the most broken, like one of the most broken axe legends like ever, bro. It's literally 8 strength. Like, what are we doing? I forgot how exhausting it was to play against some Fae. GG. I mean, Dusk is like obviously very good. Oh my god, am I crazy? Oh my god, am I crazy? Scythe. I didn't think he'd punish the Sig with another Sig when he was clearly late. Oh my god. Brothers! I'll probably never get like that again, but that was good. How did this guy lock it in again? Alright, since I know you, Jalil, and you just locked into Zoth, it's pretty obvious what you want, bro. Let's run it! Let's go! Let's go! We can do this, we can do this, we can do this. Who do you struggle against a lot in tourney during your come up? The biggest one was Pierre. The biggest one was Pierre for sure. Pierre was like a monster. I literally, like, fighting him in bracket felt like a nightmare. It really did feel like a nightmare. Yeah, I meant to go for that. Awesome sauce. I'm surprised this guy doesn't use the SIGs, like, at all. He'd probably be way farther ahead if he just clicked. Because all of Azon's SIGs are kind of crazy. And I don't want to get hit by any of the cheese, so you know how it is. Oh, I didn't mean to miss that. Lucky. He's listening. He's literally listening. Right. Alright. GG. Antic. Brother us! Brother us! Brother us! Oh, hang on, I already fought this guy. Audio messed up? I hope not. I hope not. That's literally what it sounds like right now. Oh my god, wow. Nerd alerts! Nerd alerts! Nerd alerts! Sorry! Oh, I know what you guys are talking about. So, what happens is there's an AC that goes off in my house, right? But when I get there, or like, but when it's on, like, my noise suppression, despite what I do, captures it. But the reason why it's like that is literally because if I have it any higher, then you guys won't be able to hear me. That's how close I have to get to the mic. There's another D6. That's fair. That's how you fail to secure an edge guard. You can miss, but as long as you force a resource, that's usually how you start confirming. Just being able to check people constantly for something, maximizing advantage state essentially. Oh, I see what kind of player we are. Reset Mafia! Reset Mafia! Which, to be fair, comes naturally if you're a spear player. I'm being checked for it. Game audio is doubled? Okay. Let me see if I can get on that. Hang on, actually. Oh yeah, it is. It just randomly turned on. Okay. That should be better. Desktop audio just finished. Just had to clean it up because I had application audio capture on, and oh my god, I'm talking so fast. I totally don't have like a tumor in my hippocampus. At what point did you start considering yourself pro level? Never. Since the dawn of time, I was just like, wow, I really suck. And when I won BCX, I was just like, whoa, I'm really lucky. And when I went San Diego, I'm just like, okay, now I'm actually okay. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually pretty solid. Like, and then after that, as long as it wasn't first, I literally just thought I sucked. Like, I could win a community tournament and I would just be like, I was just like, wow, I really suck. I was like, okay, like by the time I got to Dallas and I finished streaming and everything, I was just like, wow, okay, I'm really solid, but I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I'm still bad because honestly, 2 wins is pretty much like enough. Like, to be honest, like it's not like I need that many anyways. Like, what's even the point? Like, I might as well just like quit or something. Like, to be honest, like. I might as well just make my calls down. Alright guys, I'm gonna do 2 more and then stream shall end. And then stream shall end. And then stream shall stream. I'm not a soundboard. What makes Kinda such a strong player? It's the fact that he's a wall. It literally feels like I'm fighting old me. It literally feels like I'm fighting me when I used to be like this insufferable wall that is just so annoying to fight against. But it's like with a touch of hit trading. So it's really annoying because it literally doesn't end. Like, it doesn't really matter what point of stamina you're under. Like, Terrorist really is like this complete character. Like, one of the most timeless picks you will ever fight against. Like, from what it's looking like, it's like kind of not only made the right choice, but he might be one of our best players for a long time. 10,000%. Luna probably shouldn't have gotten off of Teros, but the problem is, it's not a version of Teros that he's used to. So his chances of like actually improving with Teros are probably really short. They're probably really small, I'll be honest. Like, he just has to get on a different character that's really good with hit trading. When you started playing Brawl and why? I played Brawlhalla because I liked it a lot, and Diana was really cool. And I found a sense of community for the first time ever. I literally felt it for the first time ever. To be fair, it was also like, I didn't know this, but what I said my friends were just now turned out to be my bullies. I grew up normally, so now that that's out of the way. I mean, fast forward to now. I'm much older. I'm invested into college, but there's nothing quite as fun as a platform fighter where the movement is awesome and it feels like you have like a place in the world, kind of being just like being a brawler. Your money or like your travel expenses to go to all these LAN events are covered up to 5 times every time you go. So it's just like, Oh, after all this amazing character dilemma, intense depression after realizing that you're probably making a really bad choice, you should probably swap to Kaya anyway. You just earned $2,750 for this trip. So everything is covered and you can hang with your friends in solace and you'll be fine. Good job out there, champ. Essentially, that's what BMG does to me. And that's like probably one of the better parts of Brawlhalla. It's just knowing that like as long as everything plays out right, especially at a LAN event, it's like, to be honest, hard work still did pay off, which I'm really proud of despite everything. Whoa. Is Luna all healed up now? No! The guy, I asked him, I'm not gonna lie, I most definitely asked him, I was just like, bro, can we please, like, can we get serious? Can you stop using your hand? And I was just like, bro, does it feel better? And he didn't say it felt better. He said, I'm probably going to go to the gym more now. Are you? Like, you know what I mean, bro? Ah, come on, we're doing too much. We have to avoid excessive damage to the area that is still wounded. It's like if you have a sore muscle and you just keep working out. There's no growth, it's just death. And you won't even realize it because you're already used to it. Do they cover your travel expenses? No, it's just like, as a free agent, imagine like you earn a certain amount of money just for doing good. You guys you like literally earn pretty life-changing money. It's just like, esports money is just bursts of money waiting to be collected. So, with that in mind, it's just like, it's like every ounce of effort you put into something will always be like given back, like in some way or another. Like traveling to Valencia, I had to pay $2,000, over $2,000 for tickets, and then a little bit more for rooming. Which, by the way, I still booked all by myself, so I'm like, bro, I spent so much money on this trip. No way I don't get it back. And Luna beating me in winner's bracket was just like, okay, it's either this or I literally don't leave my room forever. So I got second place after that. That was $5,000. So I got a $3,000 plus after the fact. But that's like the charm in it. It's just like, I always played for money because I really wanted to show my parents how it was to really play Brawl at a competitive level. And I'm proud to say that like I've literally changed my life as a result of playing like where I am today. Which is why I'm also really disappointed when I don't do good for both myself and the audience who's constantly watching me like, bro, can you win already? I'm trying really hard. I'm trying really, really hard. Oh god, I left that unpunished. I only want Luna to come back because we need an extra troop to fight against South America. And that guy has literally expressed his solace to Brawlhalla. Like, this guy, he doesn't want to do anything else. He just kind of wants to be a gamer, which is solid, I guess. Is it realistic? No. Do I blame him for it? Absolutely not. But it's scary. But if you're willing to make that sacrifice, there's no way you don't get better at the video game. I just wonder what makes people think like that, though. Like, are you sure you don't want to do anything else? Bro, I want a believable excuse. Why aren't you winning? Bro, chill. I'm just not. There's like a lot that I'm not used to at the moment. Like I'm working with it. Like I really need to find a way that I can just like feel right into the meta. Because when Old Dash existed, everything was slower, and with slow comps like bow and spear, it was like really easy to wall people off. But now things are a little bit more complicated. So with New Dash completely voiding my logic of the entire video game, I have found it so difficult to adjust. And it's made me really sad. I just wanted to constantly play Kaya, but I can't really do that right now. Not without it getting really hectic and annoying. So, at the current moment, it is just character dilemma. Do you think Luna will ever reach his pre-injury levels? There will never be a time like that unless we're talking kinda right now. But what Luna can do is like come back and like find a way to win again. I mean, he was one of the winningest players that we've seen like ever for a long time. There was nobody in 21 who was like that. It was just like anybody could win, I guess. But in 22 it was all Luna. I just cog blocked him and ruined everything for him, unfortunately. Which I feel bad for, to be fair, but it's like, what can you do? What can you do? You feel bad, but it's just like, it's whatever. You know what I mean? I'll do one more. This guy just said, I haven't pallied yet. You'll have to catch me next stream. The V person on the stream, you're gonna have to catch me next stream. Who do you think will finally topple Kaina? Probably me. Because Sandstorm literally hates fighting Taros, but I love that matchup with every fiber of my being. Like literally every fiber of my soul. I literally cannot. Literally nothing makes me happier than when I itch for that Taros matchup, because advantage state against Taros is just so free, bro. Now, what I have to do is get used to being a top player again. I personally enjoy fighting Taros. Like, Taros is no problem, and I'm literally just sitting there like, bro, like I'll live. I can live off of this. Like, once I saw the other comps, I'm just like, bro, Taros, Ezio, like this is like the most flexible. This is personally the most flexible matchup for me. Like, I'll live. Sarme versus Godly. So Godly was telling me about that. I was just like, bro, how's it going? And he's just like, I lost to Sarme. I literally lost to Sarme. And I'm just like, dark. Like, you have no idea how much the smile got wiped off my face after hearing that. I literally couldn't believe it. So it turns out his mental's kind of weak in terms of like what happens when you lag on the setups, which makes sense, because it's just like, how do we go to LAN just to lag more than we do online? Really, it's not excusable. So if things were to come up, or it was like people play worse as a result, it's literally not. It's not inherently excusable. Like, if I were to call his mental actually weak as a result of that, then that would be really bad. But his mental towards lag is definitely like he couldn't shrug over it, which is also fine, because it's just like, how did we get here? It was really unfortunate, but apparently there will be improvements next LAN. But that's like, if Boomy was there, he would have tweeted for sure. Like, his complaint for that event would have been catastrophic. Genuinely, it would have shut down the entire LAN and nobody would have won on finals day. I'm done for now. That's a lot that I wanted to talk about, but I think this next upload will be ranked 1v1, as it usually is. I don't make the rules. I literally come back and I just play ranked, and that's about it. So, you know what I mean? Other than that, yeah, I'm just like, I need to skedaddle. Once it reaches like 2 hours, an hour and a half, I have a lot that I need to get done. Or like a lot that needs to be done on my plate. But it's really nice to come back and stream. That's like the biggest thing. Like, I'm glad that I got to talk to you guys today. But I will skedaddle. I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys on the flip. Guys, I think you gotta realize your champion probably has a tuber that's like in the left side of his brain. Now, I'll see you guys around. Peace in the hood.